Hello, welcome. Welcome to another shave. I've been looking forward to this shave for a long time. Saturday morning, my razor turned up, so I'm celebrating. As you probably heard from the last video, I've now got 600 subscribers, or just over, and I've got 1 year of YouTube videos under my belt. So as you see from the title, it's a Scottish shave. Soap I'm going to be using today is the Gentleman's Groom. That's malt and myrtle. It's soap that Kevy got me for my birthday last year. And then I got the brush, which is the IC shaving brush, the Magma. Nice soft knot, 24mm tuxedo knot. So all I needed now to complete is the razor and super smooth shaver. He guessed on my Instagram what the razor was, and you're correct, mate. It is executive shaving. And just take it out of the box. It's the Claymore, which I was waiting about 4.5 months for. They had sort of a problem along the way, and they had to, it wasn't quite right, so they had to have another one made up to correct the faults. So here's the razor itself. See the size of the head there. I'll go into more detail in another video. That's the side of it. That's the back. This is the version 2. The sides overlap the bottom plate there, where the version 1, it's sort of the top plate and the bottom plate, or the top cap and the bottom plate sit on top of each other. So I'll be using today, which I bought these a few months ago, in readiness for the razor to turn up. It's the Kai Captain Titan Mild. It's the pink. So let's go ahead and load the razor. So the dispenser comes. So all you do is push that back so it gets behind the blade, and then I'll push it forward again. As you see, as I push it forward, the blade pops out. Let's do that without cutting my fingers. So then you leave it like that until you need another blade next time. I've heard people say that you can probably get 7, 8, 9 shaves off one of these blades. So just put the handle down. As you can see, the top cap and the bottom cap comes out separate, and then on the top cap you've got those 2 little raised areas. So I'm just going to pop that blade in like that, and then put the bottom cap back on again, the right way around, like that. And then I'll just put the handle back on again. It's quite a hefty razor. And there's sort of a matte finish to it. It's quite cool. That's what it looks like with the blade in. So yeah, what I've heard is the different types of aggression of these blades is obviously the mild one, so it's the blade is quite sort of narrow, and as you go up to the feather ones, they're slightly wider, so that's how you get that more aggressive shave from the blade. So here we go, first shave. Never tried this. As I said, got it Saturday. I was going to try it Sunday, but I thought I'll leave it until today. So I'll stick that to one side, and Load my brush, just wet my malt here. Take some of the water out. It's a superb scent on this soap. It's a good, I don't know, maybe 6. So molten pour soap, so it's really hard. I think the last time I used this soap I used my Samoa Owners Club badger brush. Really reasonably priced, these soaps. I think sort of between £11 and £12, I think. And as you can see, you might see a few new soaps there. This one I got today. That's the Extra Del Don. This one I got today was Dr. John's Aphrodite, Mike's Peppermint and Rosemary, and I got another Select Cold River Soapworks, and that's Puro Fresco. So thanks to John Madden. Who's John Madden? John Maddock. He's my soap dealer. He sends you out soap samples, and then when you're hooked he says, do you want soap tubs? Yeah, he had a few soaps for sale. He originally wanted £40. I said I'd love to help you, but I'm sort of saving up for my, the money I've got to save for the razor that's coming. I don't know, as I said, I sold a few bits and had a bit of money to play with, so I spoke with him again, said I was interested, said he'd send me a few extra pictures. To look at, and he did actually say he'd reduce them to from 40 to 35. Put them on the UK buy-sell trade and then see what interest he got. And I said I sold my stuff and then had a bit of money to play with. I said, how much did you want? And he come back with 25, so I've gone from 40 to 25. So I'm not going to, do you out of any money. So I'll give you 30. Say you're sure. Say yeah. As you can see, the soap has given an excellent lather. Yeah, I'd upload the last video on Saturday morning, and when I got home from work. Then Saturday night, I sort of stuck the photo of the the shave of the day, and then I added the URL for the video, and then I had 599 at that point, and somebody come back and they said, I've just subscribed, So I went back to my YouTube channel and checked, and it clicked up to 600. So that person's name is Mike Pugh. So thank you very much, mate. Very much appreciated. You said, did he win a prize? I said, I'll give you a shout out on my channel. Let's give this monster of a razor a first go. Well, the blade is so much wider, you can shave a larger area. It does say on the website that this razor was built for the Pro blade. Yeah, I think this blade is aggressive enough for me. No, I didn't want to get the feather ones, and they're like too aggressive. And then have to then buy these ones. Kind of odd because of the head is so much wider than a DE. Like shaving with a straight, you know, some places on the face you can't use the whole length of the blade. So a couple of live videos went up on Saturday for the Big Shave West. The Shave Buster had one, and then Clean Shaver had one. There was a deal on the one blade. They're, I think they said they were refurbished or returns. Peter Charcalis had one, and Buster bought one. Ken Lee bought one. Right, I'll pause here now and get some fresh water, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, we're back for the second pass. Very good first pass. Hope you had a great weekend and had a good start to your week. I mentioned Big Show West. As well as the one blade going for, I think it was $150. As I said, it was they were refurbished or returns. And if you buy it and if you don't like it, you've got sort of 30 days to return it. There's also on the above the tie stand a new razor where you can put the gem blades in, the single edge gem blades. That looked really cool. Had sort of a scalloped head on it, like the some of the timeless razors. Right, let's go across the grain now. Yeah, with this blade I think there's enough blade exposure on my skin. I wouldn't need the feather pros. You can see at the bottom there those slots. It's where the lather comes through. I saw Chris, another cut above, he watched his video with the new K-Shape Works Snow Dog. Looks like he wants to be a Heisenberg lookalike as well. Having to adjust this the angle a little bit just to get the right feel on the skin. It's not like a DE, you can just pick it up and pretty much get the angle straight away. And that seems to give, still getting a bit clogged up there. So what I'll do now is when I get some fresh water, I'll rinse it out again and start the third pass. So again, I'll be back in a second. Right, we've had two good couple of passes, so let's go with the third against the grain. I was on Instagram on Saturday, and Brian from Tampa Shave Company, who was on the plane on his way to Big Shave West 3, and who was on the plane? Bloody Kenny G. Oh, I don't know about you, but sort of a repellent of music, isn't he? If you like him, then I apologise, but you know, it wasn't just on there. He got his blower thing out and was playing it, walking up and down the aisles. That's my idea of torture, that is. Him or Michael Bolton. How unlucky is that, eh? To be on a plane and little Kenny G is on there. Can't escape, can you? Now we're going against the grain, aren't we? One thing with these single edge razors, you can't flip it over. There's not a second edge, is there? Just getting that angle. Yeah, you don't know if the angle is right until the blade is actually on your skin. Oh, and somebody wanted a to know a little bit about me, and one of their suggestions was an anecdote from work, perhaps, and I couldn't really think of one at the time. And when I was at work last night, I just started and something popped in my head. This is a while back now. Got into work. When you go into work, they give you your job and a set of keys for a truck. And I think I turned up and there wasn't any keys, so they had to go down the other end of the office to find a set of keys, and they come back with a spare set of keys, because the main set of keys weren't they weren't there. So I took my job and the spare set of keys, went and find the truck, and I was walking to the truck, but the truck was backwards, so I was looking at the back of the truck and not the front of the truck. So I just took the keys and put it in the lock on the door and opened the door. And there was a bloke laying on the bed. I went, oh God! No wonder they couldn't find the main set of keys. This driver had them, and he'd fallen asleep, or that was the end of his day, and he was sleeping in the truck. So, God. So I had to go back to the office and so I can't use that truck, somebody's sleeping in it. As you can see, I'm going to have to find a better angle. It was a bit like shaving with a straight, you know. Finding the angle. These little touch-ups, I am getting the angle a little bit better, it's a bit more comfortable. I'm going to leave it there. Practice make perfect, as they say. Nice and close anyway. Alright, I'll pause it again, rinse this water out and come back in a second. Okay, we're back. Had a little clean up, rinse off with warm water, cold water, and then put the alum block over my face, stung a little bit, and then used the styptic pencil for anything else that wouldn't stop bleeding. But as I say, it's a sort of a learning curve, like, you know, when you're using a sort of a straight razor for the first time, and you know, get the angle right and the feel of the blade on your face, and obviously no pressure. The razor itself is quite heavy, but overall really good shave, really close. Right, let's stick the Thayers on. Don't know if I'll show you this at the start. Lavender witch hazel. Got carried away talking. Yeah, it's a really close shave. I did see on the executive shaving website that a few people had commented saying it was too aggressive for them. I don't know what blades they use, but I say even these Kai ones are a little bit. But once you get that angle right, that should hopefully that should be all right. So I'm just taking the last of the lather out of the brush. Yeah, nice and cushiony. Good slickness. Nice bit of sheen or shine on the old lather. Fantastic smell. Enjoy using this one. Right, whilst the Thayers are drying off, go through the styles of the shave. Soap is the Gentleman's Groom Room. This is the limited edition one. It's the malt and myrtle. Brush was the icy magma shaving brush with the tuxedo knot. Razor was the Executive Shaving Claymore with the Kai Captain Mild. Thayer, as you've seen, lavender. E.D.T today, as I put the alum block over my face. So let's go, if I can read it. It's got spicy notes of cardamom and pink pepper, blended with heart of neroli, enhanced with blonde leather. That was definitely a test for the eyes, that was. Not very... unless my eyes are getting worse. It's a nice sort of sweet smell. And then I'll use the Body Shop balm today. It says for men, macaroon, razor relief. I think my skin needs some relief today after that blade. Nice cooling. I put a little bit too much on there, but I'm sure it'll absorb in a few seconds. As I say, I'll go into more detail with this razor in another video, and show off my new soaps I've got. I think I'm getting another one soon. I think John, my dealer, soap dealer, he's getting me in contact with somebody else for another soap. And I'm waiting for somebody else to come back off holiday to do a swap on another soap. And then perhaps, I've said to someone already that in the near future I'll be doing another shave den tour. So just sort of an update of brushes and razors and soaps I've got over the last few weeks, months. So thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for your subscriptions mainly. 600, that's fantastic, really appreciate it. And have some great shaves, have a good week, see you at the end of the week, and see you then. Cheers, bye.